This is day 3 of devotions for weary professionals, the bike. When my daughter was learning to ride a bike, she, like most kids, mastered riding with training wheels, but the process of riding with 2 wheels was a more difficult process. The problem with the training wheels is she relied heavily on those supports. As she rode her bike with the wheels, she was thrilled, even though she leaned to one side, not understanding or caring that she wasn't balanced. All that mattered to her was she was riding. One day, while riding her bike, she had major challenges. She continually tried to obtain a smooth ride like on previous occasions, but she was unsuccessful and became very frustrated and downright angry at the bike. She pushed the bike down several times, stomped away from it, and sulked while sitting in the neighbor's driveway. After hitting a bump in the road and falling off the bike for the 4th time, she finally reached her limit and aggressively parked the bike. With tears running down her face, she walked away stating, "I never want to see that bike again." After giving her a few minutes to cool down, I stretched my arms open to embrace her and then asked if she wanted to take a walk. She shook her head, yes. We strolled hand in hand through the neighborhood in silence. There was no need to say anything because she knew that I knew all about it. Eventually, she began to talk about things totally unrelated to the bike. And at that point, I knew that she was beginning to feel better. As I walked, I thought about how God deals with us in the same way during our training wheel experiences. There are many types of training wheel experiences, but one type is related to those times when we are riding through our daily lives without true balance. We have been managing with a temporary support system, but we have not mastered balance on our own. It's only when we hit a bump in the road that we are reminded that we are still relying on temporary supports and we have more work to do. This reality check can cause feelings of anger, frustration, and defeat. And during those moments, we sometimes walk away vowing to quit and to never revisit the issue again. But in our defeated state, something happens. God shows up and says, "Let's take a walk." The sweet thing about a walk with God is we don't have to say a word because He knows all about it. All you need to do is put your hand in His and keep walking. As you dwell with Him in no time at all, you will begin to feel restored, renewed, and ready to mount your bike again.